Ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at is a $10 million statue that's supposed to represent Dr. Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott King embracing. Personally, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think it's an insult, whoever created this thing, to think this is an acceptable representation of Coretta Scott King and Dr. Martin Luther King. But this thing was recently unveiled, and I'm glad some of Coretta Scott King's family spoke up. $10 million. Y'all spent $10 million on this. You know, we have told you a multitude of times we are not into the statue thing. And it seems like the more you say you don't want statues, the more they bring the statues. You notice that? If we say no more statues, they'll be bringing 10 more. Okay, let's get into this story, y'all. Coretta Scott King's cousin joins masses of people who are outraged by a $10 million MLK statue. So their name is Seneca Scott, and they joined the ranks of those who were outraged at the $10 million bronze sculpture unveiled in Boston to honor Dr. Martin Luther King. The large design unveiled on January 13th, called the Embrace, featuring a set of two arms holding each other. It was meant to depict the classic photo of Coretta Scott King and her husband, Martin Luther King Jr., hugging after his Nobel Peace Prize win in 1964. But Coretta's cousin sees what many people of the general public have also noticed. It looks like a penis. This is what people are saying that were there and saw this thing in person. Scott said, according to the New York Post, the mainstream media was reporting it like it was all beautiful because they were told they had to say that. Seneca Scott told the New York Post on Sunday. But then when it came out, a little boy pointed at it and said, "That's a penis." And everyone was like, "Yo, what's a big old dung man?" That's what people were saying that were there and saw this thing in person. If you had to show a statue to anyone in the hood, they'd have been like, "No, absolutely not." Scott voiced his outrage in an article that was recently posted. So the new Boston sculpture honoring Dr. Martin Luther King and his wife, Coretta Scott King, looks more like a pair of hands hugging a beefy penis than a special moment shared by the iconic couple, Seneca said. Mm, mm, mm. Wow. When you look at certain shots, you kind of see what they mean, you know. So $10 million were wasted to create a masturbatory metal homage to my legendary family members, one of the all-time greatest American families, he said. He scorned the woke culture for the misrepresentation. How could anyone fail to see that this was a major, he said, a major move, you know. But yeah, they said this thing is, it looks horrible in pictures. It really does. Okay, here's another shot of the statue. So what they're saying, it looks like arms wrapped around a penis. That's what they're saying the statue looks like. Wow. $10 million, y'all. $10 million. And they will much rather waste money like this than to give us reparations. You can't do anything with the statue. You can't pay your bills with it. You can't put food on the table. You can't use it for a medical emergency. You can't use it to travel to family that may be sick and ailing. You can't do nothing with this. It's a waste of money and a waste of time, even creating something like this. You know, all you get is symbolism on top of symbolism, but nothing tangible, y'all. Absolutely nothing tangible. Just look at this crap. Who is supposed to be happy with this? You would have been better off taking the 10 million and donating it to the needy. It would have had much better use that way. We don't desire statues. We want our reparations. That's what we want. The statues, you can keep all of them. We don't need them, nor can we use them. I don't even think I would bring my family to even visit this thing, even if I was in Boston. I got family in Boston, but I sure would not swing around to go see this thing. Y'all gonna have to tell me what you think about this one. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.